Welcome to the Open Book Podcast. I'm Crystal.
I'm Steph.
And I'm Bree. And together we're your hosts, bringing you all things books, deep dives, theory spirals, and never-ending TBRs.
Every week, we're cracking open new reads, revisiting old favourites, and spiralling down rabbit holes of fan theories, character analysis, and chaotic book talk.
Whether you're here for the romance, the heartbreak, the plot twists, trope lists, or the unhinged debates about who we'd die for or rank higher,
there's always room for you in our book club.
So grab your coffee, your annotated copy, and get comfy.
Because this is the Open Book Podcast.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Open Book Podcast with Bree, Crystal, and Steph, where we sit down with authors behind, I guess, all the books on our shelves. And today we are talking to the duo Sydney Madison. They're a best friend writing duo based in Orlando, Florida, and they write heartwarming love stories that are captivating and addictive, I want to say. These books have been compared to, I want to say, Gossip Girl or One Tree Hill. They definitely give off those vibes, and they are the voice behind the Astor Hill series. So thank you guys for coming on today. We really appreciate you coming onto the pod.
Thank you for having us.
We're super excited. So.
Yay! We'll be talking to them about their writing journey, obviously how they balance their daily life with storytelling, their inspirations, and I guess all things about their characters and I guess what's to come for Astor Hill. So I guess to start off, how did you guys meet?
In middle school, actually. We've known each other for like 20 years.
Wow.
Yeah, and we had a common middle school enemy who we actually were both best friends with at one point.
We were on the bus. We were theater kids, and we were on the bus to a competition, and we sat next to each other, and we were both talking about a friend we each had who was a bad friend. And we were wait, this is the same person.
It's like when you don't want to say the name. Yeah,
it's really know them, but yeah.
That's
so
like
funny.
a bond. Yeah, that's like a bond for life if you
Yeah, that's the start of a great friendship.
Right?
It really builds a strong bond.
I love that. So I guess for listeners who I guess haven't heard about you or haven't read any of your books, how would you describe yourself as writers and obviously the stories that you write?
So I would say we write kind of rom-trom. We're not really writing fluffy romance. It's more of traumatizing and sad. But that's kind of thing right now.
That's just what we like to do. It's not sweet.
Not sweet, but it is fun. Right now we're writing a new adult college sports romance, Astor Hill, and currently it's going to be a 4-book series. The 3rd book comes out in February, and it kind of follows these different characters over the course of 2 years, and just kind of how their lives develop and overlap. So
But I feel like your endings of your books are always very satisfying. They're still happy. You know what I mean? You get the trauma, but you also
in
get
the end.
happy.
Yeah.
It is a happily ever after. It just is traumatic to get there, and
all of them have happily ever afters, and I would say eventually we want to write a love story, but this definitely is a romance.
I was gonna say eventually we'll write something that doesn't have a happily ever after, but I think as our first series, that's the vibe.
Yeah.
Well, when you do write that, send it my way immediately because that's my vibe.
Right? I want to be heartbroken as a reader.
Yes. Yeah, me too.
I know.
That's not, Bree loves a heartbreak. I'm
me too.
I don't need that in my life.
I'm just warn me. I'm okay. But just warn me that I'm gonna be hurt. Yeah.
You don't get your hopes up. No, I get that.
I know going in.
I'm so similar to you, Brie, in that I want to feel I think it's almost better to feel heartbroken. I don't know what that says about me.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I totally get that.
We were talking to
I can't let it go. Once I'm heartbroken, I'm obsessing over them. I'm feeling these people are just out there suffering, and I'm I can't get over it. I can't get past it.
One of the first books, it wasn't one of the first books I ever read, but that I read when I was younger that was very much a love story was Anna Karenina, and at the end she can I spoil the end?
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Yeah, that's
that she, commits suicide, and then she throws herself on the train tracks.
Mm-hmm.
And then Gone with the Wind is another one of my favorites. And at the end, she does not get the man.
No.
He literally says, I don't care.
But
I don't care that you finally love me. And so I just think
the best love stories. I mean, I think we're in the business of writing love stories and not necessarily romance authors. Yeah. And so I think that is kind of what I guess we would say to answer your question.
That's totally fair. So what made you guys decide that you wanted to write a book together?
We for fun.
Yeah. Well, it started out just as a joke. Not really a joke, but we were could we we're reading so many romances and we were so obsessed with them. We were could we write a book? And so I went home and wrote a little bit in my notes app and I sent it to her, but I didn't warn her. I wasn't I'm going to do this. I just my husband was asleep next to me and I'm no, I wasn't married yet. He's my fiance. Yeah. And I'm typing in the dark and then I sent it to her and she was wait a minute. And then she added to it and then we were we should just do it for fun. We weren't going to publish it. We were let's just and then we sat on it for a year. She had a whole baby and I had already had my kids and we randomly picked it back up and we're hey, this isn't that bad. Yeah, the plot, if you guys read the first draft of Astor Hill,
Bree might have loved it.
You might have loved it. So
you can send me it.
so crazy. And to the point where I'm wow, what was going through? We weren't going to publish it. That's what was happening. But
you had to fix it.
So we fixed it. And now it's the book we have today. Yeah.
It just started in the notes app.
It out of the group chat, It's we made it out of the group chat.
Yes. Yeah. Notes is the best thing to ever happen to us.
We have so many.
We have so many. And it's they get lost. I know we were talking about how organized we are as authors, which is not at all. Yeah. So if you look through my notes app, it's half of an idea in 6 different notes. Yeah. And they all kind of go. Yeah.
But sometimes when you're on the go, you'll get the best idea and you're I gotta write that down right now or I'll forget it.
Literally, we have joked that anytime we're in a car together, that's when we're actually brainstorming and we get that's how all of these books have been written. It's just us driving around.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's always some sort of setting, and then you're do you remember when we were in the car and we wrote that?
Exactly.
I love it. So what originally drew you guys to writing the emotional side of the stories?
Well, I don't think either of us, I've read one rom-com in my life. Which was great. It happened one summer. I don't know if you guys
yeah.
It's great. It's just not my thing. And I don't know about, she just said her first love story was Anna Karenina. So I don't know.
I think we did try to write something lighter. The second book was supposed to be more of a rom-com. Mm-hmm. And I think it tonally it is lighter than book one. Mm-hmm. But it's not a rom-com. Yeah. It's still. But it's the same with third act. We intended it to be so we were this one's going to be so fun and light. And it's tell me how
probably the most.
They're more traumatized. Than
that didn't go that way. That didn't happen.
Yeah.
But honestly, you see where the story takes you, you're just putting it on the paper.
Yeah, you're it's just going this way and it's getting dark. You're oh, well.
We wrote 200 pages and we were do you want to, this isn't working. We went back and rewrote the whole book.
But we were this just wouldn't have, this is not how it happens.
Yeah.
It's not how it
right.
happens.
You're this needs to be sadder and more traumatizing. Yep.
Yeah.
Some people have spice scales. You guys have a trauma scale, and that's how you
probably should.
Yeah. What is it 4 teardrops? I don't know. That means a lot.
The teardrops, yeah. The teardrops.
I don't know about that.
I
love it.
So, what sparked the idea for Astor Hill, the whole series, as a whole? Was it a character, a setting? Did you just have a specific moment you wanted to write about?
I think Olivia really inspired it. And then I think when we wrote about Olivia and Lily.
Mhm.
I think I like don't want to spoil things. Granted, I don't
Yeah.
think it's like a huge spoiler because it
Mhm.
happens like in the first chapter. But the thing that happens to Lily, I think that was you. I think you wrote that.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah.
and I feel like as soon as that happened, and then we have like the cast of characters, we were like, oh, there's so much to explore. But so I think it really starts with like Olivia and Lily and their friendship, and that notion of friendship kind of like carries on throughout the whole series.
And just, I think like we obviously have these very like melodramatic plots that are like kind of a wild ride as you read through it, but I think we're really also focusing on these like smaller subplots and like messaging throughout the book of like friendship and like coming of age for specifically our FMCs, which I mean, we love our MMs, like we obviously love the men in our books, but I think
they are like so beloved and the women are just routinely like shat on.
I think it's funny for us because I think, like you said, for Astor Hill, such a big part of what we talked about was Olivia and Lily's friendship and kind of how Olivia is like dealing with like grief and this like held on to resentment that she like doesn't want to confront about this person who like was her best friend but wasn't like an amazing friend. And I think
and also contending with like who she was in that relationship. To us, we're like, those are more important parts of the plot, like and way more interesting than Ben, and we love Ben. Like every time he pops up and we're writing him, we're like, Ben's so hot. But
when we released Astor Hill, we were like, everyone loved Ben, and we were like, fuck Ben.
Ben steals his brother's girlfriend.
We're like, he's like the worst. Series, he's like the worst, most toxic character. People love Ben now, you know. And I think it's wrong. We will write like
we have. Honestly, I accept so much more from the MMCs in books. I would in real life, where I'm like, it's fine.
Who cares?
Kill that person, whatever. In real life, no.
Well, like Will is our favorite. I mean, I won't speak.
No, Will's my favorite.
Yeah, so he's our favorite.
Really?
Yeah, and he is so toxic.
Yes,
but it's like, you know, we
know we
actually can change him. That's the best part of writing.
Well, we even did that with Genevieve.
Yes.
And I loved how you guys did that with her because like when you're reading Astor Hill, you're like kind of like fuck Genevieve, you know? And then like by the end of the book, you're like, wait, I kind of want to learn a little bit more about Genevieve. And then you did that.
No, I was gonna say I think that is like at least for me, I think for you too, one of our favorite parts about writing an interconnected series is seeing every character's like perspectives on each other, and just really kind of, I think book one kind of deals with like morality a little bit, and I think throughout the series we get that too. Like you may perceive someone as a villain, but like in someone else's shoes, like their choices make a lot more sense. Like we need context. People are traumatized. People have lived a life. And I love that. I do think sometimes like when readers engage with one book, like when they read just the first book, I don't know, I'm like, oh, you have to read book two. Like there's just more to the story. The timelines overlap.
And like you said, I think thematically what we have, and that's probably what made us rewrite book three like 4 times, is that we're really playing with perception. And like, I think there are so many like interconnected series that you can read as standalones, but I do think that sometimes, because it is like so much more marketable and like profitable as an author to like sell everything like, oh, this can be read as a standalone. But I do think that like you are unable to like play with perception as much. That's why with third act, like it really is not a standalone.
Yeah,
but the first 2, I think you can read interchangeably because their timelines overlap so much. Whereas like third act kind of picks up in the middle. Spoiler alert. Yeah, I don't know.
I love that. I think for me, like I love a first person narrative. I'm the same way as you guys. Like I love when I can like go into someone else's head and be like, oh, well, that's why that character was acting the way they were acting. Now it makes sense. Like it gives like another layer to the stories. You know what I mean? And I love when you guys do that. And I think you guys do it so beautifully in your books, honestly.
Thanks.
You're welcome. And then, so what part of the writing process would you say feels the most natural to you guys?
I think we both really thrive when we're editing, especially when we're editing each other's words. And I don't know, I don't know, but maybe not. I was going to say, I think most authors find that part the most fun. I love drafting, but the first draft is just so difficult, especially when you, at least for us, like we really don't know who these people are until we've written them. Even though they exist in other books, like we really don't fully grasp them until we've written like 100 pages worth of them.
And then we're like, oh.
So once we finally get through that first draft and we can edit each other's words, it's like, I imagine it's what like carving wood is like. It's like so fun to like whittle away at it.
Okay. Great analogy.
Yeah.
I feel like
I do know what you mean. I do know what you mean.
See, if I wrote that, she would edit that to make it better.
Whittling.
Yeah.
No. I like that analogy. It's like whittling. Sure. And I also think that for us, we are both very idea oriented. Like we will like have very, like when we're brainstorming, some of our like plots are so insane and like grandiose, but I think we do a good job of like paring those things down. I do think though it like makes our books better that we think so like abstractly when we approach a book. I think where we fail is when like we have an idea of what we want to do before we even start writing the book, which I think is a lot more organized in how a lot of authors approach it. Like we obviously, Astor Hill's our first book. So when we went into second position, we were like, oh, let's like learn what other authors' processes are and like try to like really hone that part of our craft. And I think that we've kind of discovered through all of second position and then trying to do the same thing with third act is that like we're best when we like follow our own process and really like hone specifically what we like to do. Yeah. I don't know. Does that even make sense?
No,
That
it
makes
doesn't.
That makes sense. It actually kind of leads me into my next question. Like, how do you both stay organized? I know you said you're not very organized when writing. So how do you stay organized like when you're collaborating? Because it's not just one person writing, it's both of you. So do you have like a vision board, a Pinterest board? Do you do anything like to like kind of get the vibes?
We always have a Pinterest board that we start, like we have book 4 vision board. Like we are like constantly putting stuff in there.
All of our like ideas for future projects already have vision boards.
Yeah, but like on like when we're in the project, we do everything in like the Google ecosystem. What is it called? Google Suite? I don't know. But anyway, in Google Docs, and we leave comments on everything. We have some spreadsheets. We do have things to stay organized, but we usually like go off the rails anyway. Like it is chaotic writing with another person. Yeah. It just is hard. But I don't know. I kind of think it always will be because we'll like talk about what's happening. We're like, okay, chapter 13, this is like the goal. This is like where the story needs to move. And me or Maddie will write it. And we're like, so that didn't happen. I know that you already started writing the next chapter, but we're going to have to pivot.
Yeah. So it's always like that hardest. And I think like we argue the most in that like initial draft because like we both don't know who the characters are. And usually we have a different idea of who they are.
And they're usually somewhere in the middle, actually.
And it takes us time to like figure that out. And so I think we really try to plan and be like, oh, let's do like a character analysis of like Sloane, for example, for a third act. And it ends up being where it's like, oh, she's literally nothing like this. Like, why did we think this was like her? I don't know. But we'll always have like rough traits we kind of know about them, but it changes a lot. Yeah. So yeah, we're not super organized.
But you have a plan and you have a system that works for you guys. So
that's like down the street from me.
Yeah.
So
that's perfect.
Oh, that's handy.
Yeah.
That makes it easier too. So like you're close by. Do you guys have like a strict routine or like a strict like time period, or is it just like whenever inspiration pops up, that's when you're gonna write? Or do you like have on Tuesday we're gonna write to this chapter? You know what I mean?
Yeah, we usually plan in like little sprints. So like our first draft is always hard, but we usually try to like outline the whole book or like half of it. And then we break that down into like 10 chapters, chunks. And like, we'll be like, okay, this chapter, kind of like what she was saying, has like this goal, or like we need this person, or this thing happens. And then that person kind of can just go like bananas and do whatever, which is always what leads us into like total like chaos. But I do think that like the reason we like revision so much more is because we kind of like already have done all of that. And so we can be like, okay, like this week, let's just do these 10 chapters and revise.
And I think on like, we try to write every day, ideally. Like we both have kids, like it's hard. Sometimes like, I think we have weeks where we're in a really good routine and we wake up like super early and like we get words in, or like I can write while my daughter's napping. But like right now during Christmas time, it's just a shit show.
Yeah. And we're like, I'm like, I'm so behind.
No, I am too.
Yeah.
We both are.
But
have you guys heard that TikTok sound? It's like the Beyonce sound.
Yes.
She's like, we are.
Yeah. But it's gonna happen. Like we work very well under pressure.
We do.
So, like we literally started rewriting third act, and we like were able to like make up that time so quickly. So it's like once we know what we're doing, it's like actually very fast. But when we're trying to figure it out, it's if we're not into the story or where it's going, it's like it stalls out, or we get like annoyed and like don't want to do it, and
or worse yet, I read a book that's a totally different vibe.
Yeah.
And then I'm pulled in a new direction, and I'm like, that's not what we're doing here.
Yeah.
For readers who haven't picked up Astor Hill, how would you like give a quick summary of the book, or like a quick sell?
Olivia, our main character, attends university with her best friend. Tragedy strikes. We fast forward 2 years, and she is dating this like incredibly toxic but very, very hot basketball player who's the captain. And she's kind of like struggling in her grief. And when her boyfriend's older brother comes back to campus, he kind of throws a wrench in like her stability. She is tasked with writing a story on why he disappeared in the first place. And her life, everyone's lives sort of unravel from there. And it is a love story between Olivia, her, and Ben, her boyfriend's brother.
Yes.
There's no cheating. I mean, whatever emotional. They're in college.
My girlfriend to do what she does.
No,
but
obviously not.
She doesn't cheat. So
no, she doesn't cheat.
That's not a trope I love, like cheating. So it's nice for people to know if that's like a hard line for them. So like,
unfortunately, I love the cheating trope.
Same. There were earlier drafts where would cheat.
There were cheating drafts.
And I said to Maddie, I was like, they cannot cheat. And she's like, why not? And I was like, I'm telling you right now, I am deep in reader spaces. People, and I was like, no one will read this.
So this is the thing.
While Bray's like, make them cheat.
Keep going.
Sydney like knows what's up with like readers, and like I do not. And so I'm like, let's literally my fan fiction of them is them cheating
100%,
or like Will like murdering someone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's me.
That was the other. He was gonna kill someone.
So she's like the angel on my shoulder. Like, no.
I'm like, I would love it. I was like, but now that we've decided to publish this and we want to market this to romance readers, there are things I don't think we can do yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we won't do
eventually.
that.
Eventually.
Yeah.
You gotta build up to it and then break them down.
Damn.
Who like what we're doing, and then we'll say, okay, now you're gonna fall in love with the murderer, and it's fine. It's fine.
Because the thing is, if you write a book where he is a murderer, it's also not a dark romance. So you really have to just, he's a murderer.
Yeah.
He's actually a murderer. He's not some masked man that's, you know, coming in.
Maybe he goes to prison. I don't know.
There's a fine line between dark romance and murder.
Anyways,
Yeah, there's no cheating in it.
or murder. Well,
Yeah, we don't know. That might be a line you might cross later on.
Who knows what else is gonna happen?
What came first, the story for this story, like the characters or the plot?
The story. The story. Oh no, sorry.
the plot, the characters. What are we talking about?
wait, sorry. The characters. The characters came first.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I think Olivia and Lily were like the first. We like really didn't give a fuck about Ben.
we did, we were kind of like, and then there's this guy, and we were like, and then we were like, oh, wait a minute, maybe she's dating someone, and then we were like, oh, maybe they're brothers. Like, it was kind of like that. We first wrote Olivia going to this basketball game, and then we wrote Ben seeing her. Those were like the first two things we wrote, and everything kind of blossomed around that.
Nice.
Which is, that happens in
It does.
the book.
Those
now.
things happen.
still
They
happen.
make it to the final draft.
So. And Ben does get better. We like really during revisions is where we really are like whittling our men. But like I feel like all of our stories are inspired and like driven by the FMC. Like
It's really there.
It is. So
Is there a particular scene or moment in the series that was like very meaningful or emotional for you guys to write?
Ooh, so many. My favorite scene. Oh fuck! There was one. Did we cut it?
No. Or
It wasn't that favorite then.
Did we cut it?
What are you talking about?
It's like a scene. I don't know. I don't remember if we cut it.
Can you say it to me? Can you say it?
Do you remember? I like can't fully remember it, which is why I think we cut it.
Well, okay,
It was second position.
we always joke that like we have all these scenes that we cut, but like in the universe of these books, they actually do happen. They're just like,
and so to me, I'm like, oh, I love that scene because sometimes like we really do cut our darlings because I think we're like trying to we
cut whole chapter,
we cut
whole chapters.
Yeah.
20,
So and I think this is a flashback we cut.
What?
But it could. I mean, okay. I'll just say one that I know I love, which is the Halloween chapter with Will and Jen in second position.
Oh,
I love
yes.
that chapter. It's like
For me, sorry, go.
no, I love it. I love that chapter. I remember when writing it, and then when we were revising it together, it's just like I was in like a flow state.
For me, it's the scene where Jen and Grant break up on the basketball court.
Okay.
Yeah, I like.
I hate that one though. That one is also like one of my favorites.
Yeah,
Jen, I think second position is so good.
It's my favorite one so far.
Yeah. Well, I also, if we're gonna talk about Astor Hill, the beach seems great. I love. There's like a scene you wrote of them. This is like a smutty scene, actually, of the library.
Them in the library.
Yeah,
when
he fingers her.
Really?
Well, I think like
That's so
atmospherically,
funny.
like I can really see it.
That's so funny.
So I don't know. I like that one. Obsessed with me.
There's a scene in book 3 that is a smutty scene
Okay.
that I actually really do love.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I love, like, I feel like it is like it is very much a tipping point in the narrative.
Yeah, book 3 is really emo. So I think there will be a lot.
Can't wait.
I can't wait. I'm really excited too. It's so close, which is stressful, but also exciting. So.
How do you shape the romantic dynamic between your characters? Like, how do you know who's going to be with who and whatnot?
I think we kind of from really early on knew who was going to be together. We knew as soon as we wrote Grant on Halloween in book 1 and like some mysterious woman walking down the stairs,
We knew it was
we were like, oh, it's Jen. Like it has to be Jen. And it also made sense because like he's so like good natured and like sweet in book 1, and she's like such a bitch. We're like, oh.
Yeah, I think their perception, like Olivia and Ben's perception of them is so different than like who I think they are. Like, I actually think it's funny because I think Jen is a lot more like good natured and kind than Grant is, but.
Well, and then when you read book 2, you're like, oh, I see why Jen is perceived that way by Olivia, but like actually isn't that way. And then how do we shape the romantic dynamic? We always figure out what their wounds are, and their wounds have to sort of like complement each other in a way. Like their wounds have to cut so that they could really hurt each other, but that when they decide to repair that or like try to mend that they could also really heal each other by healing their own wounds. So we spend like a lot of time figuring out what those are for them.
And I actually think it's funny because for second position, I think Grant was like the hardest to crack in terms of like what like his deal was. Yeah. I feel like our FMCs are always so easy to write for us. So like they're like always like really easy. Actually, Sloan though wasn't. Sloan has been really challenging.
I think Sloan was the most challenging because Jen and Olivia, not that we like draw from ourselves, like neither of them are us, but I think the way that like they're both perceived as kind of like prickly and they're more serious, like we definitely like veer in that direction, whereas Sloan is really perceived as this like lighthearted, funny person. I would argue like
we're not.
That's like on the surface, that's not like how most people would clock us. So she was harder.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I guess like what shift or evolution were you most excited for when you went into second position?
Well. So I think like the books, like obviously Astor Hill is like Will is like the enemy of the people. Like he is like
I love a good enemy of the people.
Yeah, he's like but Will is like our anti-hero. Like we want you to hate him in book 1. That's like what we're doing. Right? It's like when we're not in reader spaces. Sometimes we are. We're indie authors, but
we're like ghosts.
We're like ghosts. We like try to not look, but sometimes it's like right in front of our faces, so it's hard. So obviously we have seen reviews of our book. Well, from time to time. Yes.
And book 1, we read all of them. Book 2, we did not.
And if you guys can tell, this is how our writing process is. We go on like crazy tangents, and it's not answering your question at all. But I think with book 1, we got like so much feedback about like how much people hated Lily and thought Olivia was a bitch in the beginning of the book. And I was like, yeah, that's the point.
That was the point.
We wrote them like that intentionally. We wanted you to hate Lily and we wanted Olivia to seem like a bitch. Yeah. She kind of is a bitch.
Yeah, she is.
Me too. But so I think that's fine. But with book 2, I think we like kind of were aware of that when we were writing these characters. Like, oh, people are going to hate them. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
and so
with Jen.
Yeah, with Jen. And even with Grant, where it's like, oh, like we know, like this was received way more like problematically than we expected. Like, with book 1. And so with book 2, we were like keenly aware of like, okay, are people going to like hate this book because we like did these things? And I think it took like a minute for us to like push ourselves out of that. Like that was like our biggest like hurdle with book 2. And so I think like when I think of like shaping the books or like what we were like excited about, I think now we're like, oh, even if we try to like please people, like it literally doesn't matter. People will not like things they don't like.
Yeah.
But like, I think like people are going to like read our books, and our books are not fluffy romances. And I also don't think they're like very traditional in terms of like how we portray some of our characters and the situations they're going through. Like we really are trying to go for like a campy, soapy, like teen drama-esque series with this specific project. And so I think for people who do like Gossip Girl and One Tree Hill, they're going to be like, oh yeah, like this is that.
Yeah, like we love the high drama of those, but like Blair ultimately does become a relatable character whose struggles are really human. And I feel like that is our vibe, you know, like, yes, maybe like this would not happen to you. Like, I'm sorry, but like this would not happen to you. But that's not the point. Like the human struggle is the point, you know?
And so to bring it back to the question, with Will, I think like Will's our anti-hero. Book 1, we like set out to make him a bad person. Book 2, he's still like very selfish. And I think Will is a selfish person. He, like all of our characters are selfish. They're 20.
Yeah.
And so it's like 22, 23, they're all different ages. But I think that like with Will, it's like we are writing him intentionally. And if you don't like him in book 1, that's what we wanted you to feel. Yeah. And if you start to feel like, oh, maybe he's not that bad in book 2, good. And then in book 3, I think you will probably like Will because you see it from his best friend's perspective. Like you're seeing Will from Andy's perspective. Did we say Andy's?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're seeing him from Andy's perspective, and you're seeing more Will than I think we initially thought would be in this book. And I think people will like him at the end of book 3, which will set up book 4 perfectly.
Interesting. So like when you write, I guess for example, second position, like what themes or emotional beats like were the most important for you to get right in the story? Was there anything you went back and was like, no, we need to like redo that?
I think the flashback where his mom like leaves him at that restaurant.
That actually is back to favorite moments. That is like that one. Sydney wrote that, and I cried. I still cry when I read that.
Yeah, it's
his little PSP. Sorry.
Things like that. We did go back and we really needed to like show the depth of his abandonment issues. And then same with Jen. We really had to illustrate why she's so codependent with Will, like really show that he in her life has really been the only person to be there for her, as complicated and as like problematic as it may be. And then even at the end, like we still wanted you to know that she loves Will. She'll always love Will, like, you know, in a friendship capacity. But we had to really go back and harp on that. Like,
I think like with Astor Hill, you have like us writing this friendship with Lily and Olivia, where it's like, we want you to feel like this is like a friendship maybe you've had in your life, where it's like, I feel like we've all like it, we would be lying to say we haven't like resented a friend before. And so I think like with Olivia, that just happened to be her best friend. And like, sure, some of it was immature and stuff, but she like holds on to this like really long resentment of her friend that she doesn't know how to like cope with when her friend passes away. And so it's like now she has all this grief and sadness because she loved this person, but also like this person hurt her, and it's like heartbreak. And I think so that was like really difficult to write in book 1 and try to like pull through. And I feel like in book 2 you have these 2 love stories that Jen is experiencing in tandem. Like she's in love with Will. That's like her first love. And so I think her having to like let go of him is like this huge like metamorphosis for her. And I think that like also for him, like, and eventually we'll get to see that with Will. But like Will does truly love Jen, and I think they are each other's first loves. And so it's like that heartbreak to us was really important to like pull through, but also to be like, but don't root for Will, because like Jen does deserve better. Like she does deserve Grant in the end. So I think that was like really challenging, but hopefully it pulled through.
I think you did. So when you were writing the second book, which character surprised you the most as you were writing?
I know mine, but you can go first.
You know yours?
I know who like my favorite character, Will's obviously my favorite, but
who surprised you the most? I don't know. Wait. I really don't know.
I think mine is Jean. I love Sean,
Mm.
her friend. I feel
Yeah.
like, well, he continues to surprise me. I just really like his character. He is actually like the only person I think in our books who actually is based off someone we know.
Yeah.
He's based off our like third best friend. And yeah, I just really like that character. But I also think Olivia is surprising from other people's perspectives.
Yeah, they're like, oh, she can be perceived this way.
Yeah.
I think for me, Sloane.
Mm.
I think for me, Sloane, because when she starts the book off this like happy-go-lucky kind of like bomb in Grant's like little world, but by the end, like when she's arguing with Grant, when we wrote those scenes, I was like, oh God, her book really, like, she has like a lot of stuff to figure out. Like she's very clearly traumatized in some capacity. And I didn't know that when we started it.
Yeah, I do think too with like Sloane and Grant, they both experienced like very similar trauma. And I think it's been really fun to write like how that is showing in like completely different ways. Like we see Grant as like this like overachieving, like super responsible, like golden retriever, controlling, like maybe very judgmental for like being critical of Grant. We're like super critical of the men in our books because so many people are critical of the women. So we're like, we'll be critical.
Fair.
But I think with Sloane, I just think the way she's going to handle all of these things, I like don't want to give spoilers, but I just think it'll be a lot more emotional. And it is really heartbreaking because I think the person she is outwardly is not who she actually is. And it's like interesting now that we've kind of written her.
Yeah.
What inspired or shaped the setting for Astor Hill?
I always wanted to go to like a beautiful Ivy League. And I didn't. I went to like a state school. But when I wrote the little like bit of Olivia in my mind, that's just like where she went. And then when we started filling out, it just was...
I feel like it clicked. So like Sydney and I both kind of like write separately and together. Like we have like our own little projects we're like chipping away at. And then it's like funny because I feel like we have Sydney Madison and it's like this third like person, like our alter ego. But I do think sometimes like with Astor Hill, atmospherically, it like quickly we were like, yeah, we know exactly like what this college looks like.
Yeah.
But I do think for me, like when I'm writing, I feel like did you guys ever read the Private series in like middle school?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So like I obviously pull so much inspiration from that. And then like all of the like Gossip Girl, like Thanksgiving episodes, like how chaotic those episodes are. And like everyone's story is like picking up really quickly. And when I like am writing, and I know we've talked about this, like for both of us, I feel like it's like a movie in our brains where I'm like, oh, like this is all happening at the same time. And like, yeah, I feel like that has like heavily influenced the vibe.
Yeah, that's a good vibe. Those are some of my favorite episodes of Gossip Girl too, because everything's always going.
Every Thanksgiving, you're like, here we go again.
I'm like, who is drunk this time?
Who's drunk? Who's cheating?
Yeah, like the bathtub too. I'm like, what the? Anyways, if you had to pick 3 words to describe the series, what would they be? If you can. That's hard.
No, that's a good.
I think angsty.
Angsty. I guess you had a word.
We're like, what is words?
Right? What are they? I like had some, and then you said angsty.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
You can't make stupid.
Dramatic.
Angsty. Perfect.
Angsty,
Dramatic. Mysterious.
Yeah, angsty, mysterious, dramatic.
I like that.
Amazing.
Love it.
That is a good vibe.
Thanks.
Are there any side characters that we should kind of keep an eye on? or
Yes.
if someone's going to do a reread that we should kind of pay closer attention to for the next
Yes.
books in the series?
Dan Chapman.
Dan Chapman. That's a good one.
Okay.
That one.
Will's
Okay.
father. Yeah, Dan Chapman.
Think about him more.
Yeah. Just give him a
Interesting.
Um,
I just did a reread and now I'm like, I have to do another one.
Yeah, like, okay.
yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. I do think book 3 more like obviously points at him as someone you should pay attention to, but there are hints.
And I think if you haven't read the series, like anyone listening hasn't read the series, then when you're reading it, look at Andy more critically.
Oh, yeah.
He is not what he seems. So, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'm like, I have to go back. I just did that. I have to do it again. Round 3.
I'm like, okay.
Your books they both deliver heart and heat. So how do you balance those elements between it?
That's a good question. I think when we're writing the more intimate scenes, and I say this as someone who really does enjoy like spice of all kinds. Like I'm not anti-spice, but I've read so much of it. You know, sometimes I skip over it, like I skim it. You know, if it's like nothing that new to that. You know, like I just read this. So in our books, we like really want it to move like the plot forward. Like, oh, they're being intimate, but like this does represent something for the characters. It matters, you know, in this way for their development. So we try to do that. We have a friend who like loves smut. Like she exclusively reads smut. When she read book 2, she kept texting us. She's like, when are they gonna fuck? Like, I was like, that's like not really the point of the story. It will happen. That's really not the point.
You're like, hold on. They gotta go through some things first.
Yeah. And we told her book 3 was going to have more, which it actually doesn't. But I thought it was.
It does, in a way.
It wasn't a lie. We didn't go that direction.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought they were.
Initially, it did. But that's what I mean. We really are like, you know, we can't like plot it out. Like, oh, they're going to have sex this many times. Because to be honest, for us writing it, I'm like, oh, now they're having sex again.
Yeah.
I think maybe other authors are really good at including lots of like intimacy in their books and it's like exciting. But for us, I don't know. I have to be excited about the idea of them getting together. And once I've written that scene, like, you know, the time they have sex, after that, I'm like, okay, but there's so much other stuff happening. Like we can't really see them have sex again right now.
Well, our books, especially as we get into book 3, because I think the plot really takes it gets ramped up quite a bit in book 3. And book 3 likely will be longer because of that. But I think we like are so focused on like the plot and like the tension between the two characters. And honestly, I'm always like, let's push it. Let's push when they have sex further.
It's so much
like,
better when they've been like
them to yearn and like have this tension. And for me, like even as a reader, when I'm reading a book, I'm like wanting to like wait for it. Or if I'm not waiting for it, there needs to be a third act breakup because I need to wait for it again. And so I love third act breakups, and I think that's why. It's because I love the tension and like the build up.
Sometimes like the banter and the yearning is better than the spice, honestly.
Exactly.
Like just like that build up when that's like something so minuscule is like, oh my gosh, their hands touched. Like
Sometimes too, like the almost
This
interactions too. I'm like, ooh.
Yes.
You're like, come on, and then you're like, nah.
I'm like, oh, that was so good. Next time.
Like once they're in love and you know having sex all the time, it's like what's happening in this book now? I don't know.
Yeah,
like
you don't want to just throw in the spice to have spice. You want
exactly. And so I think we're pretty intentional in terms of when it comes. And like all of our books have spice, but like
It is funny though, because some people have been like, "Oh, this was a clean romance,"
Or
and I'm
closed
like,
door.
or closed door, and I'm like, that's
It's not.
crazy.
And it's, I mean,
That's crazy. He ate her out in the shower. It was on the page.
What do you mean? Yeah.
You're like, did you forget?
Yeah, I'm like, that definitely happened, but okay.
What's something you hope readers feel or think when they turn the final page of your book?
I hope they think to themselves, wow, I really hated these people and now I don't. Sometimes that doesn't happen. But I'm always hoping that they like, for especially, I mean, most of our readers are women and girls. I'm hoping that they, in the female main characters, can identify something about themselves that they can then like give themselves grace for. And I, hot take, think that's why some people don't like our FMCs. That I think that they may or may not like identify something about themselves or the people they know in them. And I totally get it. Like, not everyone wants to read something that triggers something in you. Like, you just want escapism. I want escapism, where I'm like, these people are nothing like me. Like, they're just sweet people. But yeah, I have when I was reading reviews, some reviews where people are like, oh, I really liked the discussion like on friendship in book 1. Like, I could really relate to that. And I like that.
Yeah. I think that I feel the same way. Like, I hope they get that like book 1 is like very thematically about friendship and like grief. And I hope they see that like book 2 is very much about like feelings of being unwanted and abandonment and like
and like centering yourself.
Yeah. And like choosing, you know, like to make yourself feel better in the end and like yourself. So I don't know. I think with book 2, I hope they also see Will and are like less mean to him, my baby. Will, who I love.
I want to know Bree's aversion to Will.
Oh yeah. I mean, he's bad. He's mean.
Like, I know he is bad.
Yeah.
But because you're an OG and I'm like,
I am.
You are an OG and we respect your.
We do. But like,
I disagree, but no. I know.
I feel like you guys know so much about Will that I don't know about him. So like for me as like a reader that doesn't know like what's to come, I'm like I definitely am warming up to him at the end of second position. You know what I mean? Like I'm definitely warming up to him, but I feel like I still like I see Will in like Astor Hill and I'm like, oh my God, he's such an ass. Like he's such an ass to Olivia. And I get it. Like he was going through something. He was, you know, like he was definitely going through it. But I think
there's like no excuses. None. I'm not leaving him.
I know I'm gonna like him. Like I know I'm gonna like him because like we have a very like similar like vibe with our book reading, our characters. So I know I'll end up liking him. So I feel like I just need to be like more open minded.
It is funny though, because sometimes like we'll be writing something and I'll be like, we really got to work on like Will, like his perception. And Maddie will be like, I think that's fine. And I'm like, he says to Olivia, are you fucking deaf? In front of all of their friends. That is so mean.
And I'm like
I work on.
Okay.
And Maddie in the comments
him to still be redeemable.
Like, he was going through something.
I see his trauma. Let it slide. It's funny because my husband is like a good person. So
yeah, so is mine.
Don't be worried about me.
I actually told my husband about that line Will said, and he was like, "What, Sydney? What the fuck?"
I come from a place of being like totally deranged in our first draft to like he's very much chill now. So I don't know.
Yeah,
he's come a long way in my.
But I love when there's like character growth. Like I didn't like Jen at all. Like I didn't like her at all, and like now she's like probably one of my. I would say she might be higher than Olivia for me. I kind of like her.
She's higher than Olivia for me. Well, I don't know. I think
I go back and forth, but I think they're just so different. But like
when we see these characters through Sloane's eyes, because Sloane is like this like outsider. So like what I was gonna say is you're like a Sloane moon. Because Sloane hates Will.
Yes.
Okay.
And she's not gonna change her mind for like a long time.
No. Gotcha.
But yeah, Sloane hates Will. But I think because Sloane comes in as like an outsider, and the way she perceives the girls, like Olivia and Jen, is so fun. 'Cause like Olivia really is like a bitch, and we wrote her to be, and we like that about her. And I think that's like her greatest character.
Yeah, it's like how dry and like
she's so
honest
dry.
she can be.
She's kind of rude, and I don't know. I love that about her. Whereas Jen, like from Sloane's perception,
is actually so naive,
nice and warm and naive, and like I don't know. So
Mm-hmm,
it's interesting because before you're only getting like Olivia and Jen, and they like know these people. They know everyone in this world except for Sloane, and so I don't know. I think the third book will. You're gonna hate Will more. You might also like him more when you read Andy's perception. So
I'm just gonna trust you guys. I'm gonna go in
We're gonna
open-minded.
make you hate him a lot more, but then
I'm gonna be messaging you guys like, what do you mean?
I'm gonna with this arc, I'm gonna be like, so well.
I'm so excited. So how would you say reader feedback influences or encourages you so far?
I think with book one, we really wrote like kind of in a silo. Like I knew about like reader attitudes, but clearly like not enough. So someone said, can we stop with the boyfriend's brother trope? And I was like, I didn't know that was a trope. A. B, I also didn't know it was going to hurt your feelings so much.
Don't stop with that trope.
Right?
Maybe make it his dad next time.
Listen. And then in book two, we really were fresh off of some of the criticism, but by the time we got into the second draft, we were like, we can't pay attention. Book three, we firmly were like,
we don't care anymore.
We should just write whatever we want. And I do think when you read it, you will be like, oh, okay, that was a choice.
Yeah. And I'll stand by that.
Because ultimately we are like so fortunate that we've like found readers that like people actually like the books we're writing. But when we wrote book one, we really did write it for ourselves. And I think with book three, we kind of tried to move back toward that, to just, write a book that like we would really want to read and have fun with it. Because when we started book three, we really were like, okay, what are the tropes going to be? And like, how can we frame this story? And it was like kind of exhausting to do it that way. And I know some writers can, like, they're really inspired when they do that, but it like totally killed our drive.
Yeah.
We tried to do it like that.
I do think that's what makes book three, like, in terms of like the series so far, like book one, we had no clue what we were doing. And it was like, here, like we put it on NetGalley and gave it to like 2,000 people for free. And we did not know what was going to happen. And it turned out that was not how you're supposed to do it. Like I remember going on NetGalley being like, oh, I'll just accept everyone. Like, who cares? And yeah, we've now learned from our other author friends that's not how you're supposed to do it. With book two, we like got all this feedback, and I think we're a little self-conscious, but like ultimately we wrote what we wanted. I do think with book two, you can see in our writing, it's a little more mild in ways.
There's nothing that like taboo in book two.
Yeah. And
book one's not taboo either, in my opinion, but like clearly like the like almost cheating, it being her boyfriend's
and I think
brothers, like
with book two, we scaled back Jen and Will's love story a little bit because of the perception of cheating in book one. And like we just didn't, I don't know. I think we were at that point very new authors. We were in the reader space and like we shouldn't have been. And so with book three, I feel like it's like one of the most like out of the series, like I think special to me, because I think Sydney and I have really like decided what our voice is as like a writing duo and like the work we want to like pursue. And I do think that like book three is ultimately like very telling of like what our future projects will look like. And we have like lots of future projects planned and that we're like super excited about. But yeah, I think we've like decided that we want to do something different and not kind of like follow, I think, what is popular in romance right now, which
I love that. It makes you more unique.
Yeah.
It like when you put your spin on it and like your voice in it, that's what's going to set you apart from other authors. You know what I mean? Like you're going to find readers that really enjoy your style of writing. I mean, I'm here, so.
It's so fun when we do meet readers who like really like this is so their vibe, because it is our vibe too. But it's like it's easy in the beginning to be like, let's appease everyone's vibe.
Yeah.
But it's not as fun when you're writing. You know, you're like, oh, it's...
And I do think we've like found like with book one, I don't know. We didn't know what we were doing, but I think with like marketing book 1 and 2, and like especially as we're like leaning into third act, we've really started to like find our people, which has been great. Like obviously Bree and like you guys too. Like we're so excited to be on this podcast. But I think that like you said, it's like we have like our little corner now, and I think it kind of gives us the ability to experiment, and like we really want to experiment. Like Astor Hill is like supposed to be super campy and soapy and like fun. It's not supposed, but there is like serious undertones to it. And I think like it's not well received for people who don't realize that's what we're going for. But I think for people who enjoy that, like they're gonna like it. And third act is very much campy and soapy and crazy. The plot for third act is insane. And
just know that going in.
Know it going in. And it's supposed to be like a fun, wild ride. It's not supposed to be like anything other than that. With tears.
Like you cry on the roller coaster, but it was fun.
You just strap yourself in. Just
Can you share anything about the next project or the direction of the Astor Hill series?
Wait.
What?
Can I sidebar?
I feel like that's fine.
Yeah, I think it's fine. Wait, which one?
I don't know what you're talking about. I guess you could say both.
Okay.
I know what you're talking about
now. So we're gonna.
I'm sorry, Crystal. Crystal's like,
you can't fit in. So we're gonna. Right now, Astor Hill is a 4-book series. Third act is Sloan and Auntie, and then our 4th book will be focused on Will. I won't give away the FMC yet,
but you will meet her.
You will meet her, and you will get to know her in book 3.
Okay.
And then our other news is our books are being made into audiobooks. So
that's so exciting!
Yay!
Yeah,
That's so exciting.
So book 1 and 2 are currently in production with Podium Audio.
Awesome.
Nice.
And book 3 will hopefully be in production soon.
Well, it'll go in production when we give them the manuscript. But hopefully, fingers crossed, they'll be out next summer.
Yes, next summer.
Is it gonna be like dual narrators?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
Or Will. Will's
So excited.
Did you want to share anything else about future project ideas?
No, just if you read the series, like one of your questions earlier was like, is there anyone we should be paying attention to? Pay attention to Dan Chapman, Will's dad. Pay attention to Andy.
My gosh. A character that surprises me is Ian.
Oh, yes. Pay attention to Ian. Pay attention to Ian.
Yeah, this is literally how we write.
I love this.
I'll like go to the bathroom and be like, wait, I know exactly how we should do this.
Pay attention to Ian. And also pay more attention to the mystery in book 1.
Yes.
Ooh. Okay. I like
Okay.
that.
Okay, we gotta reread them.
Now my mind is spiraling. I have so many thoughts. Has anything about your writing journey so far surprised you?
Yes, that people like it.
Yeah, that people like it.
That's a good
I'll
one.
read it.
Truly.
I feel like that's so scary.
It is. Well, on TikTok, like I mostly do our TikTok, and our handle says Sydney Madison author, and it's like me. It's usually me, and I'm like reacting to something. And sometimes I've had TikToks do well, and people are like, normalize giving context. And I'm like, my friend, I am the author. I am, in fact, trying to convince you to read this book. I'm not going to spoil it for you. But sometimes people comment and are like, oh my God, I didn't realize you're the author. Like, I love this. And I'm like, that's so crazy to me that you liked that.
You're like, this is me.
Like, this is me. And I told you it was me, but also we can pretend it's not me.
Yeah, it's also not.
Yeah.
I think also, like, I feel we went into this, like, I was newly postpartum, she was getting married, and then was newly postpartum. And then I think we were kind of just doing it as like a project. And Sydney and I have always like written stuff and always like wanted to write something, not together. But then I think writing together has been like so fun and fulfilling, and like we really make each other better writers, I think. And also I think we went from like being like, this is just a fun project, to like taking it so seriously, not just like, oh, like this series we want it to sell, obviously we want it to sell, but I think like our craft, like we both have started taking writing really seriously, and like where we want to go in terms of like how experimental we want like our next series to be, and like what we want to play around with, and like deconstructing romance as a genre. I feel like we're really interested in that. And
I think at one point Maddie, like years ago, was writing poetry. When I was in graduate school, was writing like academic stuff. And so it was like a little surprising for us to sit down and write just like long form fiction. And then after that first draft of the book, to be like so pleased with it and have felt so fulfilled by it was surprising. Yeah.
Love that. And then what can readers expect from you in the upcoming year? Any events, signings, anything you want to say?
We're going to be at Sports Romance Con in March.
Ooh. Yes. Where's that?
It's in Minnesota.
Minnesota. I've never been.
That's close to me.
You should go.
Where is it in Minnesota? Is it in Minneapolis?
Oh, it's by Mall of America.
It's at the Mall of America.
Oh yeah.
St. Paul area. Isn't St. Paul by Mall of America? I don't exactly know.
I have no idea.
I'm in Wisconsin, so I'm below it.
Okay. Well, come to Sports Romance Con.
Yeah,
seriously.
We'll be there, and then I don't think we have anything else.
Yeah, this year is a little more. Wait, go ahead.
I was gonna say, but we do have like these. This is our cover for book one, and we have wanted to do like special edition covers for a long time, and we're finally doing them, and I think they're gonna look really cool.
Oh, that's really cool.
So cool.
That's fun.
Yeah, and then third act comes out in February. We're hoping Will's book will come out in July.
Ooh,
that's quick.
That's fast.
2 in 1 year. That's big.
I agree, but we'll see.
Okay.
That's the projection.
That's the hopes. And then hopefully we'll be ready to announce our next thing by then. But yeah, I think it'll be
on my toes over here.
Hey, that's a pretty big year.
That's massive.
No, that is massive.
Yeah. Wow. Well, we always like to end with like a quick rapid fire where it's just like first thing that comes to your mind. They're just fun, lighthearted questions. So whatever pops into your mind.
Okay.
What is your favorite writing snack?
Oh, I know mine. Were you gonna say the same thing?
No.
Well, ours is something we do together a lot, but we don't do it when we're writing. Okay, shit. This is not rapid fire. We like go and try to write together, and then end up like talking for like 4 hours, and then at like midnight at this coffee shop we go to, which is like open super late, we like start writing. Anyways, we always get their Dubai strawberries. Have you guys ever had those?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what we had when we were in
So
In
good.
London.
When you guys
Yeah.
were in London, you guys were like, try this. Is that what
Yeah.
it is?
Like
Is it the
chocolate,
same?
Yeah, it was
the
like the
Dubai crunchy things, and the
You
pistachio.
guys just
Oh,
get back?
Yeah, we just got back.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, they went on a
I
world
wish I
tour
was
without
back.
me.
we don't want to be back, but here we are.
I'm sure. I think for me, it's a coffee.
Mm.
I like
Nice.
that.
I always have like either tea or coffee. Because we're now getting into final edits, it's gonna be coffee all the time.
Like that.
Well, the next one is coffee or tea.
Coffee.
It's hard.
But tea if I'm trying to like not be like stressed. I don't know why that feels like it makes you less stressed.
I
Yeah.
agree.
No, I'm always like, I'm gonna have a chamomile tea if I'm like overwhelmed, and I'm like, I don't know if that actually does anything, but the boxes usually say it will. So
So it does.
I like chamomile.
Okay.
I
Coffee
feel
or tea?
I like coffee more than tea. I don't really
Okay.
drink anything when
So crazy. I have a whole setup. I have
she
like
is such a better person than me. Like she really will like sit at a desk and like.
but to
I'm,
be
like,
fair,
chaotic.
Maddie works. And
I
I am home
do.
with my daughter, which like is also busy, but she naps during the day. So I have like she naps, I write.
Yeah.
And it's like pretty consistent, although she
You're
started
lucky.
to not nap.
my 2-year-old is on a nap strike. She is saying, no naps, no rests. I tried to call them, let's just relax for a little bit. And she's like, no, mama, I don't. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I don't relax.
I need you to relax so that I can do anything.
Literally. Like, please get off my leg.
Yeah. So I
get
feel you if they don't nap.
that. Yeah.
What is your dream writing location? If you had to, anywhere in the world.
Scotland.
Oh, yes.
I'm in Scotland. It doesn't even have to be winter time. It could be, it could not be. It doesn't matter. I'm in Scotland. It's Outlander.
I love
There's
this.
a man in a kilt, no shirt.
No.
Just wandering past the window while you're writing.
Mine's normal.
You're like,
Just sitting in the
Oh.
corner of the room. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Sit there.
I'm picturing more like Edinburgh, like gloomy, castle-y.
yeah,
Like
I'm
that.
like, oh, like moody,
No.
rainy.
I love that. I love that. I did mean like I'm like in the Highlands.
Oh, I
In
love that.
modern times,
Doesn't have to be.
you could be pen with like a quill.
Like bring my technology
She's
back
like,
in
I'd
time.
actually like to time travel to Outlander time.
Outlander is like one of my favorite shows of all time, and I love historical fiction.
She does.
Like I love when we wrote the first draft of Astor Hill, Maddie would highlight things and be like, "People don't say this in
I'd be
this
like,
time."
You sound British.
Anyway. For me, it's
People
Scotland.
don't speak like that.
Like, what's that word? And I'm like, it's a real
You're like,
word.
People say it all the time, and I'm like, I agree, but not. But it happened one time.
Happened a few
Do you remember
times.
the word?
I got so mad. I was like, this is so rude. But anyway, what's your place?
I like am not. I'm like a. I'm not good at rapid fire. I think my place. I would love like this. I would think I'd be distracted. I have like such bad ADHD. I don't know if that is clear. But I think mine would be like Paris at like a cafe. Like
nice.
I feel like. Have you guys read Heart the Lover yet?
Yes, by Lily King.
Yeah.
Yes.
I loved that. And yeah, I want to go there now and write something. So
I love
There you go.
I guess that.
Well, it's good people watching. You face outwards. So
Yeah.
Oh,
true.
see, I've never even been to Paris. So,
Oh, okay.
but yeah, are we supposed to say
They're
someone-
pretty busy, the cafes, and you're sitting outside, like,
Okay,
yeah,
so
watching
listen,
people.
in this
I'm trying to
alternate.
find one like off like There's probably some like off streets that.
It's pretend
It's
Paris.
pretend.
It's pretend Paris.
It is an Emily in Paris.
It's, fake. But
It's a very quiet Paris. No one's there.
no one's there.
Yeah, no
Maybe
tourists. Just
like-
Parisian
Yes. Parisian.
bicyclists with baguettes.
And they're silent, like they're walking by.
I want the hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate with your croissant.
And then you scoop the whipped cream. This is
Yeah.
what I want.
Yeah.
I would like no one around, but like one old man. He doesn't talk to me, obviously.
No, he doesn't talk, but he's got stories. Like,
Yeah.
he's a vibe.
He also
Maybe
speaks
there's-
French.
Old man reading like a newspaper, not talking. Old man and young, like maybe his grandson afar away playing chess like in the park. This is the vibe. And then
In the park.
I don't know where I am. It's fake. Yeah. Anyways, does that answer your question?
Yes, that's perfect. And it sounds like a dream to me. That would be.
I agree. She was in like the ancient castle, like the hill. I can't have Paris and quiet and the old man.
I
An
love
old
that.
man playing chess with his grandson? Like,
Yeah.
come on.
And another one doesn't talk to me.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Is there a character from your book, if you could choose, that you would want to be your best friend?
I mean,
Oh,
sorry.
Jean.
Yeah. Jean. Or see, like I think Sloane would annoy me in real life. And I think oh, maybe this is why people review our book badly. Like, I think all the girls would annoy me in real life. Maybe not Jen. I would be friends with Jen. No, I love Olivia too. But I think, Sean.
Yeah, Jean.
Dan Chapman. I would be friends with Ian. I think that's like the kind of chaotic I am. I'd be friends with Ian. Would you not?
No, I would be friends with. I would. I would. I was gonna say that, like in like another universe, not in my actual real life, I would be best friends with Will. It'd be friends to lovers. We'd fall in love. I'd pick
No,
some-
yeah, I was gonna say more. We're friends. What are we talking about? But I'm married.
She's like,
Yeah,
right,
I
it's
asked
not
you if
just
you were
best
that.
friend. It has to be something more.
But it's like also it's fake, right? So
Yeah,
and you're in Paris.
and I'm in Paris and Will Chapman.
with your old man.
One
Will
word. No, go ahead.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
No. Please. Better off. Yeah, thank you.
One word to describe the third book, the next book.
Heart wrenching.
Oh,
Sorry, Crystal.
Okay.
This is like I'm not reading it.
oh God.
I'll read it first.
Yeah,
But
Bree's
it's also
like our test.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Don't worry.
I
I'll
would
read
say
it.
like, ooh, what's that word?
I don't know, Maddie.
Where it's like, what is that word? Where it's like, oh, like action packed, but not that.
Fast paced.
But not that. It's like whatever. You get the vibe.
It's
of that.
action packed.
Action packed.
Action-packed.
Chaotic, but like it's not that word either.
Yeah.
I'm gonna think of it.
We'll find it later.
Yeah.
If you could reread one book again for the first time, what would it be?
Ooh, that's so hard. You go first.
I don't even know what I would choose, but I love that question. 'Cause-
You guys do yours.
Okay, it's
Two.
probably between. It's probably between Empire of Storms
I thought you were going to say Empire Strikes Back. like, not a book.
No. Empire of Storms or Gone with the Wind.
Ooh.
I wish I had read that as an adult.
Yeah.
I was actually telling my husband the other day, I was like, I don't know who gave that to me in 6th grade,
Oh,
I was
wow.
like,
but
read this.
I devoured it. It was the first book I read where there was like sex, and I was like, what is this? But I wish like adult me had read it first, because I am sure I missed so much.
Mm.
Skip me. Someone else go.
This is your rapid fire.
You go.
Is it Empire of Storms? No, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's
I was like, is that what it's called?
okay. No, I think well, so like what's difficult for me is I went through like a really like hardcore nonfiction and poetry phase, so I feel like it's like those were really good vibes, but I don't want to like pick one of those. I pick like a fiction because that's fun.
Okay.
Okay, well, this is like problematic, but I think that is the brand right now. Not really.
Say it.
Say it.
Okay. Love is a Dog from Hell by Charles Bukowski. He's like awful as a human, but I do think he's influenced me a lot as a writer. He's very like blunt in his writing. And I read that in high school when I was like, you know, trying to be like a hipster. So I think that I would like to read that again for the first time to see if I still like it so much. And then honestly, like this is going to sound like a joke, but I do think I wish I could read Twilight again.
Okay, I weirdly was thinking about that a moment ago.
Yeah.
So I was like,
well, I was like, it's embarrassing to say, but honestly, I think that was the first book where I was like, oh, like I love to read.
Yeah.
And
I devoured them.
So
I devoured them in a, like an embarrassing rate as
yeah.
That's a good one.
That is a good
A
one.
newer one. This is 3. I would love to read Love in Other Words.
Oh, yeah.
Again.
Okay.
I love that book. Yeah. And
that
I do
one was
think
really good.
yeah. I think it's Christina Lauren's best book.
Yeah.
Is that bad to say? I love Christina Lauren books, so I don't think
That
so.
one that one hurts, but then it's better.
On the heels.
Then it
Yeah,
heals.
it hurts a lot.
Hurts
and
to
then it
heal.
heals you.
Yep.
That one, like, I feel like I felt physical, like hurt.
I read
as
it
though I
and
was hurt.
yeah, I immediately was like, you have to read this, Maddie. Like, you
Yeah.
have to
And
read
then
this.
I did, and it was
You're going to hate your husband. You're going to be like, why did you like this fictional man?
You're gonna pick a fight with your husband.
Yeah.
Have you guys read Dear Ava by Elsa Madden Mills?
What's it called?
No.
Dear Ava?
Hmm.
You should.
You
I
have
might.
to.
Because you asked that
I think I might have. I like read so many books. I don't know what I've read. It's
don't
so
know.
bad.
when you guys were asking
No, I
about
haven't.
what inspired like
Astor
the
Hill?
books, we read that.
We literally were eating sushi. We had just read that book and we were talking about it, and we were obsessed with how chaotic the plot was. It was the craziest book we had read because it was just so like, what the fuck is happening? But we were like addicted.
But it was so good. It was so fun.
And we were like, could we write something like this? That's just like,
I'm gonna read it.
Okay, have you read? It's a dual. It's 2 books. I think it starts with "Say I'm the One." It's like Siobhan Davis or something. I don't know how to say her name.
I feel like I've seen this cover, but I haven't read it.
Wild. It's wild. So this like long-term couple date for like a really long time, and then the boyfriend is like somehow famous.
I'm sold. She flees to Trinity College.
And like
oh, I just thought of another one. Sorry.
Basically he cheats on her, or like something happens with like the co-star, and then she runs away to like Ireland and like meets this other guy. It's like this like kind of love triangle.
Why
I'm
haven't
like
you
trying to get her
recommended this to
back.
me?
Yeah, what?
It's like so weird.
Why have you
Yeah,
not
I'm
talked
like,
about
this
this?
is like, why am I just hearing about this now?
We were just in Ireland. What the fuck?
I was at Trinity.
Well, there you go.
It's,
Another one
it's
is
like
Normal
stuck with
People.
me so
Which one?
Normal People.
Oh, I love Normal
Yeah.
People.
I wish I could watch the show.
I was gonna
again.
say I want to watch the show. We watched the show together. This is
So
pre-baby, and we
Pre-writing.
sat in her house after I was done at my teaching job, and just sat. You know how the show is like silent. Like,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
There's like nothing.
there.
Oh, so good.
If you like Normal People, you should read Talking at Night by Claire Daverly.
So I see that all the time. It's like on my list.
Oh my god, it's so good.
It's on the year with that.
Yeah, we were
Talking
just
at Night.
talking about how after third act we're gonna read.
I have some recs. I'll send them to you.
Oh my god,
It's like
please
Talking
do Talking
what-
at Night.
Yeah.
Please
Yeah.
do, because I want to, like, you know, it's like so much. There's so much romance being published, and it's
Yeah.
all so wonderful. And obviously our brand is like rom trom. So when I'm reading, I like really do need to like be.
Okay, well, I think this one author, what is her name? She is like, everything I've read by her is so traumatic.
That's why I like.
And I'm like,
You're like,
what?
yeah. That's like Heart the Lover. Like loved Heart the Lover
That one was
because
so good.
it is. It's like heartbreaking, but not like because it ends, you know, poorly. I mean, obviously it's much more.
She has
like
a really unique writing style because it's more like lit fic. Because
Mhm.
I read her other one, Writers and Lovers,
Heart the
too.
Lover.
Oh, was
Yeah.
it good?
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah,
I think I like Heart the Lover better. I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were
We're a little different, so.
we talked a lot about her writing style and how much it
Mm.
was interesting. Like her way of writing is really interesting.
Yeah.
Love that book. I just read it, so I don't think I need to read it again for the first time yet.
No.
Yeah.
Fair enough. But thank you guys so much for coming on to the podcast. We have had a blast yapping to you about your books, what's coming, your favorites, Maddie. And if you have any more, you just want to pop in, sure.
Yes.
But to our listeners, if you have not picked up their books, please do. Astor Hill and Second Position are available for you guys to grab or add them to your TBR. And then we're getting third act in February next year, which is super exciting. So we'll link all your stuff below so you guys have like a website, Instagram, all your socials, whatnot. We'll pop them down below. So everyone, if you want to go and check them out, they are below. And thanks for tuning in, guys. And we'll be back soon, hopefully, with some more authors. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.